Hi, welcome to Garage Geek. So this is another haul video. I went out in the rain to go to a puzzle exchange, and wow, was that fun and interesting. And I've already recorded a video about that, and I'm going to post it on my Jigsaw Geek channel. I recommend you watch it. But another reason I went out is because there was a seller, and he was in Alhambra, which is about 20 minutes away. And he had a huge mess of DVDs. And turns out that it was 144 of them. I didn't count them, but he did. And I was like, wow, he wanted $1 each. And then later he wrote me back and he was like, you know what, just come and get them and I'll give them to you $75 for all of them. And so I was like, yes, of course. Now, the reason that I wanted to get this is because there was a lot of classic movies in this set. And like I said before, it's kind of difficult to find sets where people are selling all their DVDs, and there's a lot of classics in them. So I need to come up with at least 75 of these 144 that are definite keepers for me to feel like I really got a good deal. So I'm going to go through them, and all the ones that are a no, I'm going to put over there because like in front of me are all of this right here is just the whole table is DVDs. So let's go ahead and start with this big box of Charlie Chan collection, Shadows over Chinatown. Now, unfortunately, all it is the same image over and over again, and I don't like that packaging. I absolutely love watching older movies like this, like Charlie Chan. I've watched a bunch of them. I've probably seen some of these, but the packaging, there are so many like great old movie posters that this is just kind of a letdown. So I'm going to say that this is in the maybe pile, right? I'm glad I have them. I will definitely watch them, but I don't like the packaging. 30 Seconds Over Tokyo. This is going to be a yes for me. This one, I am trying to get any of these Warner Archives collection, and so look at that. Now, the DVDs, I don't know if you're aware of it, but many of the DVDs are burned Blu-rays, and they make them on demand. I'm fine with that because I just watched one and it was perfect. So this one is called Professional Sweetheart. This is absolutely a yes. Next, we have Clint Eastwood in Bronco Billy. In my last video, I had a whole bunch of Clint Eastwood movies, and I don't think that this was one of them. This is an absolute yes. Spencer Tracy, another Archives collection, The Seventh Cross. Absolutely yes. Another John Wayne movie from the John Wayne collection, Tycoon. Absolutely, yes. I wish the cover art was full frontal though. Lucille Ball, The Dark Corner, an absolute yes. A Lady Takes a Chance, Jean Arthur and John Wayne. Look at that. I wish they had the movie poster. I'm curious. Oh, this one is from 1943. So that's a definite yes. The greatest gangster films, Petrified Forest, High Sierra, The Amazing Dr. Clitterhouse, and All Through the Night. I think I've seen Petrified Forest and High Sierra. But anyways, a fun collection. I would rather have them each in their own cases with the full frontal art. But hey, that's a yes. I think I have this one already. Bette Davis, Deception. Absolutely yes. Cover Up. These I don't know. This must be a British movie. Or it's from the late 30s. No, 1949. I'm way off. Cover Up. That's an absolute yes, just for that cover art alone. So next, we have The Last Detail, Jack Nicholson. Yeah, this is a yes. I'm glad to have that in my collection. Destination Tokyo, absolutely yes. To Have and Have Not, I think I have this already. An absolute yes. Chance at Heaven, archive collection. Absolutely, yes. Jessica Tandy, The Christmas Story Lady. 4-movie holiday collection. Seymour Hickson, Scrooge, Seymour Hicks. I'm not going to make a joke out of that. A Star Shall Rise and Beyond Tomorrow. This Beyond Tomorrow one looks really good. I don't know. This is a weird collection. Basically, it's 3 or 4 movies where Jessica Tandy maybe talks about them. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. Maybe. Where did my here's my maybe pile. When Storms Come. 11 Bible Studies by Pastor Chuck Smith. Sorry, this is gonna go in the no pile. Creed. This is something I will absolutely watch. I haven't seen it yet, but this is in the maybe. I don't need to keep that. For men only. 12 Messages. This must be Today Men Fight a Difficult Battle. The Spiritual Leader. Yeah, so this is another. There's a lot of the religious DVDs, and I'm not disrespecting that. It's just not my thing. So I will probably put these in the local book drop. Someone will want them. Electric Light Orchestra Zoom Tour Live. This is something I would never buy, but I'm absolutely happy to have this. This is going in the maybe pile. Vivacious Lady Archives Collection. Absolute yes. Weekend at the Waldorf Archive. Absolutely yes. The Book of Revelation, a commentary. Actually, when you read Revelations, maybe it would be good to have a commentary on that, but it's still going in the no pile. Here's another one, no pile. This one is Steve McQueen, American Icon. I actually really like the slip case on it, but it's just a documentary about him. I would watch it and then I would give it away. So this is going in, would I put that in the maybe pile? I think maybe, yeah, because I am going to watch it at least. School of Blues. This is in the no pile. He's teaching you how to play the blues. I'm not a guitarist. Frank Sinatra on the Town. I have another version of this, I think. But hey, that's a great movie musical. If I have this one, I'll definitely give it to somebody. We Live Again. So this one is Anna Sten and Frederick March. Okay, Frederick March. This must be from the late 30s. Yeah, it's 1934. That's an absolute yes. My Redeemer Lives. Sorry, that's a no. Betty Compson, Woman to Woman. This one is interesting because it's from Alpha Video, but it's from 1929. So this is going to be interesting because Alpha Video puts out B movies, but this is, I'm always happy to get a silent movie. I'm assuming it's silent. I think talkies came in like 32. I don't remember. It might be right around this time. So that's a definitely yes for me. Watch on the Rhine. I think I have this already, but that's an absolute yes. Star Trek Into Darkness. I think I have this already. I got Star Trek 1 in the last batch. If I have this, I'll definitely give it away. I loved this movie. I like the first one more, but this one is just as good. I am a huge fan of that movie. The Israel Dilemma. That's going in the no pile. Shape of Water 4K, that's an obvious yes. The Book of Galatians, no. Logan's Run, I think I got a Logan's Run in my last run. I love this movie. This one has a commentary. I think I have the same. But if I have this already, somebody out there is getting it. That's a yes. I got this one in my last thing, so I have another copy of Red. This one is going in the maybe. Because it's good, I am going to watch it, but now I have 2 copies, I have to give it away. The Miracle of Saint Anna, The Untold Story of Courage and Brotherhood. It's a Spike Lee joint. This is, I don't know, this one is weird. I've never heard of this, but Spike Lee, it's a Spike Lee movie. I'm absolutely going to watch that, and so I'm going to put this in the yes pile. Carmen Jones, yes, absolutely. Yes. This phenomenal. I don't think I have Cabin in the Sky, and I really want that. Oh, Reese Witherspoon got all wet in the rain. Oh, that's too bad. This is a great, I read this book, and I really liked the movie. I really loved the book. This is actually, I'm glad to have it, but it's too bad that it got wet. Hopefully it will dry out and be fine. I'm gonna put that in the yes pile. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I watched this. I thought it was okay, based on the short story. I've read the short story, of course. I'm gonna put this in the yes because I would like to watch it again, but I might just give that away. Here is a Doris Day and Rock Hudson 3-pack. Yes. Saints and Soldiers, Independent Spirit Award nominee. Now, this movie won all these awards, but they're all minor. That really intrigues me, so I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. Turner and Hooch, old Tom Hanks. That's good to have, but actually I could do without it. But anyways. Here's an archive collection called The Secret Affair. Now, what I don't like is that a lot of the archive collections will put them out like this because they're on demand. So you order it and then they quickly print the disc and they print it out for you. And I don't like that. I love that the movies are available, but I don't like the packaging. But I'm still going to put this in the absolute yes because I'm glad to get any old movie. Prophecy Update 2007, no. Ginger Rogers and Joel McCrea, Primrose Path, Archive, absolutely. Off Limits, Bob Hope and Mickey Rooney with Marilyn Maxwell. That's an absolute yes. Cowboys and Aliens, this is a maybe. I'll definitely watch it. Silver Screen Icons, The Thin Man, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Thin Man movies. And I actually really wanted to watch these a while ago because I read a book adaptation and then I read The Thin Man. And because it was, I did this with Sleepy because it was, there was a newer sci-fi version of The Thin Man on a space station that was nominated for the Hugo, and we went ahead and read that, and so I'm actually happy to have this. But if I have another collection of this, I would happily give that to somebody. Rush 2112, and I've actually seen this, but so this I could give away. That's I'll put that one in the maybe pop. Lucky Partners, Ginger Rogers. Look at this. I'm getting so many archives. I'm like over the moon. That's an absolute yes. The Breakfast Club. I'm sure I have this. It's actually rolling around in here. Let me open that up and put it back in its case. If I have this, I'll give it away. But I'm still going to put that in the yes. Chuck Smith, A Man of Impact. That's a religious one, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the no. Champagne for Caesar. Ronald Colman loves Chester Holm. And it also has Vincent Price. An early Vincent Price movie. That's a definite yes. Image Entertainment. Holy crap. I've only gone through about half of these, and how long is this? 13 minutes. I don't know if I should keep going. Like, this is just too much for everybody, I think. Let me just keep going. All doubts aside. Joe versus the Volcano. Yes. Revelation Road, the beginning of the end. I don't know anybody in this movie. This is a definite maybe. A Miracle on 34th Street. What a great movie. Yes, I wish it had the movie poster though. Bob Hope, Thanks for the Memories collection. Look at that. Absolutely yes. Somewhere in the Night. This is a Korean version of it, but it's an old movie and great art on that. Absolutely yes. Is it in there? Yes. Eat My Dust, Ron Howard, Supercharged. Oh, it's a Roger Corman movie, and Roger Howard is really young. This is probably going to be really bad, but I'm going to say yes. Bad B movie. Ooh, Clark Gable, Lana Turner, Archives. Yes. Rita Hayworth, Goddess of the Screen, 4 movies. I don't like these packages, but hey, I'll watch them all. Absolutely. Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed. No. A must-see movie. I'd watch it, but I probably won't enjoy it, but who knows? So I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Bugsy Malone with Jodie Foster and Scott Baio in this really weird packaging. I'm going to say that's a yes. Ginger Rogers, Archive Collection. Yes. Whiplash, absolutely. California lobster diving, the video. No, although this would be fun for laughs, I think. It's only 46 minutes. I might actually watch this before I take it to the book drop. I heard the bells, Sight and Sound Films. This looks like a religious movie. I'm not going to do that. The Gospel of Luke. No, thank you. I'm going to put that in the book drop. Someone's going to have a good Christmas. Eric Clapton Crossroads Guitar Festival. This is something I'll absolutely give away. Don't want it. But man, there's a lot of people on here. I guess it's like a concert. So that's going to be the no. Oh my gosh, so many. Okay. Cinema Archives, Woman's World. Yes. Betty Davis, A Stolen Life. I might have this one. Yes. Tom Hanks, Greyhound. I don't think I've seen that one. So that's definitely a yes. Someone was just saying, I think it was, I'm wearing a shirt, Auditory Vinyl. I was like, my favorite is Tom Hanks. Well, I got a bunch of Tom Hanks in here. Oh my gosh, Passengers. I liked this movie. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad to have it on physical. Ooh, here's one of the Thin Man movies in the archives. Absolutely. The Jesus Music, the soundtrack of a movement. Amy Grant, CeCe Winans. That's a no for me, but I could see how someone might like that one. Call It Murder, Humphrey Bogart. Oh, that's a shame that this packaging is so awful, but that's a yes. Ooh, look at this, Dark Passage. Oh, I got this one last time, and it was the what cases of that aren't plastic. They were like cover, and I have to cut it, so now I don't have to. But I've got an extra. Here is a Charlie Chan. I might have this already. I got a bunch of his movies. Castle in the Desert. Wow. Here's another one. Charlie Chan at Treasure Island. Ooh, Charlie Chan in The Chinese Cat. I think I have that one. Charlie Chan in City of Darkness. I got a bunch of Charlie Chan movies. That's cool. Those are all yeses. The Shaggy Dog. Yes. Old Disney movies. She wore a yellow ribbon. Absolutely. Wow. Oh my gosh. I still have like 4 piles to go through, but I already have, I think, 75 that I've done. Woman on the Run, yes. Suspicion, yes. Scarlet Street, yes. Comedy classics. These are all rolling around in here. In fact, some of them came out. But I would absolutely watch all of these and then give this to somebody. That's still a yes, because I'm going to watch them. They're all turned over. Archive collection. The Big Street. Lucille Ball and Henry Fonda. Yes. Call a Ball of Fire. Samuel Golden. This is Gary Cooper and Barbara Stanwyck. I have actually never seen this. I need to. Wow. So that's an absolute yes. House of Strangers. Edward G. Robinson. I think I saw that one. Dark Victory. Betty Davis. What the heck? Mysterious Mr. Moto. Wow. I really made out. I didn't even look at all these. Adam's Rib. I think I already have that one. But mine has sticker damage on it, so maybe that's a good replacement. The Bishop's Wife, yes. Sullivan's Travels, yes. June, whoa, there's so many good movies. I know I already have this, so that I'll give away to somebody. People Will Talk, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm not even waiting to the end of this. I scored big time. I didn't realize. I thought there were a lot more religious movies in here. The Lords of Flatbush. This one is a yes. I don't know if I've actually seen that one. Titanic. I think I have it on Blu-ray, so if I do, I'll give that to somebody. Bob Hope tribute. 2 movies there. Yes. Wow, look at this. Archive collection. Betty Davis. Look at that. That's the way it should be done with that full frontal gorgeous art. And this is the way you shouldn't do it. The John Wayne collection, where the art is a lot smaller, back to baton. But still, yes. Goodbye, Mr. Chips. I think I have that one already. I have this one already for sure, but it's yes. I'll give it to somebody. Sorry, wrong number. I just watched this recently. I have this. I could give it to somebody. Look at this. A Criterion collection of The Lady Vanishes. Alfred Hitchcock movie. Wow. Yes. Oh, look at this. Stormy Weather. Look at this gorgeous slipcase. Oh my gosh. Yes. Archive Cinema Classic Collection. Oh, this is 3 W.C. Fields movies. My hands are getting so dirty from these movies. This is a maybe because I'll watch it but give it away. I don't want that packaging. It's horrible. The Adventures of Francis the Talking Mule. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, does it open like this? I'm not sure. I don't want to rip it. Yeah, there he is. How hilarious is that? There's the booklet is gone. I don't know how many. This is volume 1. 1, 2. I think it's 4 movies. If they're all there, I think there's a disc missing. I'm not sure, but if it's all there, I mean that's fun. Letters from Iwo Jima. I think I have that one, but yes, it happened one night. I got this in the last set, so that's awesome. Apocalypse Now Redux. I'm not actually sure I saw the Redux. So that's a yes, but I would give it away. Bad Day at Black Rock. Yes. The Thousands Cheer. Archive Collection. Yes. Jeez. There are so many movies in here that are really good. Like, I can't even move right now. Movies are falling everywhere. But I have 2 more stacks to go through. Ooh, this video is already getting long. Gregory Peck MacArthur, yes. The Talk of the Town, like I can't even move right now. There's so many movies. The Dolly Sisters, absolutely, I love it. Although there's a blackface number in that. The Male Animal, so this is another one of those archives that was print on demand. Yes, Going My Way. This one won the Academy Award Best Picture. Awesome. The Happiest Millionaire, a Walt Disney movie. I don't think I've seen that one. New, longer version. Counselor at Law, John Barrymore, the William Wyler collection. I don't like the packaging, but great. Ooh, Blossoms in the Dust, Greer Garson and Walter Pidgeon. They made another movie which won the Academy Award, Miss Miniver. That one was really good. I don't know if I've seen this one. So yes. Enchantment, look at this. Oh my gosh. Billie Holiday, The Ultimate Collection, film and TV performances. Ooh, that's a yes. I'm actually gonna watch that. My Brilliant Friend. I read the book and I saw the show. If I don't keep that, I know someone who would want that for sure. Oh no, another Star Trek. So I think I'm gonna give this one to Dope because he said he's never seen it. And I'm sorry, Dope. You need to watch this. And I told you I wanted to do a watch along, and then you brushed me off. No, he didn't. I'm joking. U2 Rattle and Hum. I think my friend would also like that, so I'm gonna give that to her. American Graffiti. Look at this in a slipcover. Swing Kids. This one looks fun. It's got a bunch of actors I know. It's not a classic, but hey. Okay, this is the last stack. And there's like no room. I've got to move all these over there. Over there. Okay. Fritz Lang, yes. Cloak and Dagger. Dagger, I can't even talk anymore. A Double Life. Look at this gorgeous art on that. Here's another one from that Frank Sinatra collection. I don't like the art, but hey, great movie. Ooh, look at this. My favorite spy. Paris Holiday. The Gospel of John. Okay, there's a no. What's this one? The World's Fastest Indian. I watched this. I'm actually a fan of Anthony Hopkins. I'll watch anything that he's in. He's just a great actor, so that's a yes. I don't think I own that. Beyond the Mask. This looks modern. I don't know what this is. I do recognize some of the actors in it. This looks cheesy. I'm going to say yes because it looks like a modern B-movie that they're, trying to make look like Indiana Jones or something. I don't know. It's probably going to be bad. More American Graffiti. I don't know if I've seen that one. Here's more. Does anybody know this guy? School of Blues with Glenn Kaiser, Volume 2, Electric Blues. So that's going in the no pile. Ooh, there's 2 left. And the second to last is really good. Arliss, The Working Man. And this is the archive collection. Wow. And the last one is called The American Miracle. Our nation is no accident. This is gonna go in the no pile. Maybe if you're a history buff. Although I do have to say I do like that art on there. So maybe I should give it a chance. The American Miracle. It's probably religious. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in the no pile. So I wish I could show you how many are yes. My gosh. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to put one pile of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So if I make a bunch of piles of 10, then I'll know approximately how many that I got that is worth it. Sorry, bear with me. It won't be, entirely accurate, but, it'll give us a kind of accurate kind of count. All right, let's just say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's about 100 DVDs in front of me that I put in the yes pile. 100 movies that are absolute knockouts for my collection for $75. And then I've got a bunch of movies that are the maybes, and they're not bad, but I could give away. There are a bunch of movies in here that are in the yes pile, but I already have them and I don't mind giving them to people. I still count that as a plus because, sending people some movies is a good thing in my opinion. So, wow, that was a half an hour. What did you think of this? I'm probably not going to buy any more movies for a long time, but knowing me, I will because I'm just so bad. But what do you think of this insanity? Does Garage Geek need to be locked up? Does Garage Geek need his phone taken away? Does he need his credit card ripped up? Like, I bought too much this month and I already went ahead and splurged and got all these movies. If you watch this whole thing, I want to thank you for the support. Any comments that you leave are greatly appreciated. I'm just totally floored because I'm starting to collect those Warner Archive collections, and the ones that are on CD, I mean the new ones on Blu-ray are amazing because they pair them with cartoons. So before you watch the movies, they might have a newsreel and 2 cartoons that pair with the movie. I just think that is such a fun and clever thing to do. But I do like getting these old DVDs because you get more art. Hopefully in the future, in 20 years, when I'm almost ready to die, I'm going to go to somebody's house and pick up all those Blu-rays that nobody wants anymore. I'm silly, but okay, I better go ahead and stop. And I want to thank everybody for the support.